Welcome everyone to the Late Night Podcast with me, your host, Girk, my two co-hosts, Rex
Yo.
and Storm.
Howdy.
Now, excuse me, on the last episode, we went over the chilling tale of the mysterious disappearance of Angela Hammond. Oh, apologies. We reviewed cryptids, and more specifically skinwalkers, with Storm, our expert, if you can call him that, and looked over his mysterious paranormal past, ranging from his grandfather all the way up to him. Now, in this episode, we still have some more chilling tales. Now, Storm, you were telling me about, what was it?
Yes, the excellent YouTuber Nexpo, who always seems to hit a certain vibe with his content, especially his disturbing things from around the internet series.
Now, I have it pulled up here. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this. Let's see.
Just stream it.
That'll work. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now, is everyone watching along with me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to switch out of this. Alright. Let's get this open. Actually, I have an idea to make this easier for me. I'm going to just insert window capture, Discord. There we go. Apologies, everyone. I probably should have set all of this up beforehand, but whatever, we can make do. I'm just gonna.
Girls make do.
We'll just set ourselves in the corner down there. We're just gonna be at the corner. Alright. And now we're there on your screen. Okay. So is everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Pause, hold up,
Yeah.
hold up. Pause everything.
Oh, okay. And we're back. Hello. Sorry for that, small pause there. For you, it was probably only a split second. But for us, it was many seconds. We have with us a new guest, Kason.
Hello.
God damn it, Kazan, you said it wrong. You weren't supposed to say it like that. Fuck, man. Come on.
No, the boy's alright. The boy's alright.
I know, I'm just joking around.
But anyways, Kason, has anyone told you what we're doing today?
Talking about creepy things around the internet?
Alright, oh, hold on, I forgot to... There you go, now you guys can actually see Discord. That's Kason. Yes, Kason, if you haven't already heard, we will be watching Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 1, and perhaps even Volume 2 if we have the time, because this is only 15 minutes long.
But there's 13 volumes of this, so...
Oh dear, yes, we will have plenty of content, I believe. Alright,
We milking other people's content swag.
Also, for anyone wondering, this is by Nexpo, great YouTuber. A lot of creepy and disturbing things. Ooh. If you guys need me to pause, just, let me know, DM me. I will pause it very swiftly. And let's begin. Don't mind me just choking on water. Excuse me.
Girk, I don't believe we can hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you not hear it?
Back.
No.
Hold on. Let me just, Oh, that's not right. Hold on, let me just, fix this real quick. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on, we'll
yes.
pause while I fix this.
It's recording.
Yes, we are recording. Alright, we are back. Sorry, just had to casually fix a problem there.
This is not a very well put together podcast.
No, it is not. We are literally using Discord to hear each other. All of this is recorded on OBS, so... Alright.
Don't expect high quality.
Back in November,
Let's continue.
I mentioned that I was discontinuing my Unnerving YouTube channels and Unnerving YouTube videos miniseries to a mixed response. I told you guys not to worry, and that's because what you're about to watch is its direct and far improved replacement. Welcome to episode 1 of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet.
Hey, Gurk, I
This
think you
is
should full
essentially
screen
a
it.
one-stop shop.
Well, if I
What?
full screen it. I guess it'll work.
Actually, a lot better.
Okay.
For
playing.
creepy finds that I might have stumbled upon recently while
Hold on, wait a second.
browsing online.
No, it's down. Hold on. For some reason, my bar's not wanting to go away. Whatever. I'll worry about that later.
Fine. We'll dive
keep it
into
like this
not
for now.
only creepy things from YouTube, but from all over the net as well. Today, we're going to dive into 5 hand-picked and disturbing finds
So this man is
from the
bitching.
internet.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Spicy.
The recent Hawaii missile scare is one of the most unsettling real-life occurrences to happen in a long time.
Unsettling to say the least.
Back in my Unnerving YouTube videos series, I included an entry about an emergency alert and how disturbing they sound. This is essentially that, but this time, it was for real. Hawaii's residents went into a state of panic following this broadcast, and there were all sorts of goodbyes being given due to the anticipation of all of their lives possibly being wiped out as time ticks closer and closer to the missile's estimated time of arrival, which was said to be just minutes from when the alert went live. Fortunately, this entire fiasco merely turned out to be a false alarm. The footage that residents took during the situation, however, is entirely disturbing. Take a look at some of it.
Missile threat to Hawaii. A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building.
God, that is fucking terrifying.
It's not even a real voice.
That means I didn't make it. Because of the missile that's coming towards Hawaii. I just parted the last hole, and I just hit the shiznik out of my ball. So, I love you all, but I'm playing golf. It's the last thing I'm gonna do.
You're not doing something you love. You didn't go around
On land
you.
or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving,
I like how Keith Jackson is just casually there.
in a building or lay on the floor. We will announce when a threat has been
Menacingly.
Keith Jackson sent the missiles.
He's gonna increase our taxes.
Keith Jackson is the
sheer
one who
terror
sent the
that comes
missile.
with an emergency alert, coupled with
no.
the idea that these residents believed that they only had a few more minutes to live, really puts things into perspective here. Hawaii is such an isolated state, and if there ever truly were an event like this that were to happen, these people would have absolutely nowhere to go.
Tornado house.
Ooh.
There is a house.
Storm.
This YouTube video
Yes.
showed up in my recommended feed a few months back, and I've seen it a couple of times since then. It involves a family's venture as a tornado rips through their house. It opens with the husband filming a tornado a short distance away, and after a few seconds, it's evident that the storm is moving straight towards them.
That's
Oh.
He proceeds with
terrifying.
his wife to the closet under the
Okay.
stairs.
It is.
I-
Damn.
So, for anyone that is watching and doesn't know, I live in Houston. A few years ago, we went through Harvey. And this is a...
Steve Harvey?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you, Storm. I'm gonna kill you with bare hands.
Can you full screen it?
Murder you.
I went through it as well.
Yes, you went through it as well, Kason. And
Let Steve Harvey come to y'all's house.
Storm, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna
We're
I'm gonna
both
throw.
gonna hit you.
I'm gonna bring Steve Harvey to your house next. You in Ohio, you've
Actually,
never had a hurricane.
See if it'll go away now if you full screen it.
Yep.
There we go.
So I'm just going to say this real quick. When we were at my house, all the power. I was just sitting reading a book because our water was out and I didn't want to get on my computer. And all of a sudden, power goes out. We go rummaging around for flashlights. First one doesn't work. Second one doesn't work. Third one doesn't work. Okay, I have to wander out into this scary garage with a metal roof, while as I'm hearing hundreds upon hundreds of buckets of rain pour down on this roof in the pitch black darkness in the middle of night, trying to look for a flashlight.
Nah, Chief.
Yeah. And I'm hearing stuff. And I don't mean like I'm hearing stuff. I mean like I'm hearing stuff move. There were things
no.
living inside that garage.
Oh no.
I don't live in that house anymore. When I moved out probably about, 2 or 3 years ago, we found three dead rats, along with evident signs that someone had been living in that garage. Because our garage didn't have a lock on it. You could just walk up and open our garage. While I was back there, it was likely there was someone there with me.
Nah, Chief. See, that's what we call when we pull out this thing called fuck around and find out.
Oh god.
You almost found out.
I almost found out. Also, another thing I find funny is our house was the only house in, I believe, our entire neighborhood that wasn't flooded at least a little bit. Because our house is set up and back on a hill.
Nah, the guy who was living in your garage just actually wanted to take care of your house, so he just he got it all fucking
That would be awesome.
anti-flooded.
That would be awesome if that. Oh god. All right. Sorry for interrupting. Let's continue.
And the terror that follows is much, much more real than anything out of a horror movie. Look at this.
Holy shit. Holy moly. Alright.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
Fucking don't stand there. Do something about it. Run.
Shit, where you at, hon? God damn, it's bad.
There's probably not enough time to be honest.
Get into the center of your house, motherfucker.
Yeah, the best thing they can do is stay put.
God.
Jesus.
Don't go out there. No, not yet. No. Oh.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie.
Dude. It's completely wrecked.
It's gone.
Oh my god.
The walls have been ripped off.
The stream of that tornado.
Oh no, don't tell me these people lost a pet.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Pause it
Must
real
be
quick.
You don't
The
mess
way that
with
they kept their
tornadoes.
composure after
You
an
don't
event
mess
like
with
that is
quick.
absolutely mind-boggling. And if that
Yeah?
If I'm being 100% honest, that's what you get for living in Tornado Alley.
Storm!
What? What?
You're not
You
wrong.
go live in the-
You're not
You go live in these
wrong,
nice places
but-
like Florida, and then your fucking house gets destroyed.
You're not wrong,
But
but
it's
it's still
true.
wrong to say. Oh god.
But it's true, and we all know it.
We're gonna get killed. Oh god.
If that were me, I don't think I'd be able to stay that calm. The sounds of the tornado alone are enough to put a horrific image into our minds, and the aftermath of their home is nothing short of grim and depressing. This video isn't anything like a movie. It's genuine and unfiltered, and I can only hope that this family successfully recovered. No matter
you
what
pause
kind
real
of
quick?
storm it is.
Yeah.
So what happened? I was needed somewhere.
Oh, family's house just got ripped in half. And their
fuck.
walls have been removed and their furniture has been yoinked by the tornado.
They have no more house privileges.
Yeah.
This really is something that can happen to any of us, at any time.
If you don't fucking live there. Not if you live in a place like Ohio.
Oh no! I don't mess with radios. I don't mess with radios, man. Oh no! Ooh.
This is another Facebook post that went live on October 3rd. A user by the name of Terry made a post asking people if they heard the eerie radio broadcast that went live on nearly every station in Louisiana. She claimed that she couldn't find
Wait.
anything on the news regarding the matter.
I think I know this. Hold on. Let it play.
Oh,
I think I know what actually
Reaching out to
happened.
other individuals who posted videos of the same thing, determined that this was happening all over the US. This is what they heard.
No, no!
Okay, never mind.
No, no, don't like that. Bro, you got some sort of demons.
Like chanting or something.
Bro, anyone that's listened to that now is now haunted by at least 20 demons. Not gonna lie. I ain't a religious man, but maybe today's the day.
Nah, Chief, I can't fuck that.
Yeah, that's the I ain't a religious man, but today's
Now,
type.
It
Today's the
sounds
day type
like a
of stuff.
distorted voice naming off states, and hearing it obviously raises alarm. Allegedly, according to radio broadcast stations, this was an emergency alert test that was sent out, and apparently this happens all the time. The stations claim that it's due to a difference in sampling rate from the raw broadcast to the radio station. If they're out of sync, it causes creepy distortion like you just heard. This is, of course, what the radio stations claim. What was actually being broadcasted, however, is to be determined.
I mean,
say
that could
that.
be it.
Imagine
say
that at
that.
night.
No! Oh god.
One time, kids care. Oh no!
This was a very interesting thing to follow. Back in 2015, a Reddit post was made in the conspiracy subreddit by a user claiming that they lived very close to a supposed daycare that had an extremely strange look to it, and in all 5 years
No.
of them living there, have never seen
I'm
a kid
getting-
arrive or leave.
I'm getting bad feelings about that.
As expected, this struck interest in Redditors, and people started throwing in suggestions for what it could be. Some claimed that it could be a money laundering center, while others suggested that it could be used for child trafficking. There was also, of course, a group that believed that this was simply a real daycare, and that there's nothing more to see. Things got interesting though, when one user named Deathship commented this: "I'm going to advise you guys to stop looking into this place."
No! Don't
This just
comment
drove
that!
the interest in the building up even
You
more.
don't say that. You don't
After
say that and
looking
get away
into
with that.
Deathship's background, they came to the consensus that he's potentially just a troll trying to scare people. However, that doesn't discount the other comments left by users claiming the same thing that the original poster did: that they live in the area and have never seen a kid come in or out in years. They also went to the Funtime Kids Care website and described it as being super sketchy and plain, with a bunch of stock images and a phone number. When people decided to call it, they were either sent a voicemail or a lady would answer in a very eerie tone before hanging up on them. One other user claimed that it's indeed a real daycare and that they used to be a mail carrier for that neighborhood. However, one part of their response was a little strange. They said that it is in fact full of kids, but every single time that they deliver mail, no matter the time of day, it would always be nap time.
Nap time? Yeah,
Pretty
more like
strange
dead
stuff,
time.
but
Oh,
that's
God.
not even the end of it.
More
is-
like a bunch of
Took a
fucking
Google
dead
Maps Street
kids
View to
time.
check out the place, and they determined that the windows to the daycare have been covered up for years and have hardly ever changed.
What's up with those windows?
One of the few instances of somebody being outside of the building is one snapshot that a user caught where someone is out in the backyard for some reason or another. This led to even more speculation, prompting people to check out the place in person, which quickly became a large problem. One Redditor claimed that they traveled to visit the daycare, and at night, when they got a glimpse inside, they saw nothing but a chair aimed at a TV, showing surveillance footage of another room. Of course,
No.
many other people
Was
visited
that
the
fucked
daycare,
up?
even during, quote, operating hours, to try to get a peek into their windows. This led to another large issue in itself regarding grown adults trespassing on a private property to peek into a window of a supposed daycare with supposed children. People even began taking photos of the few children that they saw outside the place. This inevitably led to
No,
an
those
even
are
larger
kids
issue.
right
so
there.
police
Oh, come
began
on,
to monitor
guys.
the place.
Oh,
and
that's
renters
not
were
the
urged
thing
to
you
stay
do.
away.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pause this now. For anyone that is watching this, I'm ashamed of humanity that I have to say this. Do not take pictures of children, no
That are
matter
not
who it
yours.
is. If it is not your child and you do not have the parents' permission, do not. That is very illegal. Very illegal.
Do not do that. Do not go there.
Yes, also, do not go to a random, possibly daycare, even if you think it might be a drug laundering place. If you think it actually is, go to the police. They are experts. They know what to do. God.
It's not like, oh,
Idiot.
let me call up my boy Bob. He knows what he's doing. It's not like that. No.
No, yeah,
This shit-
go. What you do, you find online, which you can do. You go online and you find the phone number of your nearest police department and you call. You do not go to a place like that on your own without the police. Even then, do not accompany the police. God.
If people wonder why they get taken,
Yeah. Idiot.
why was I
One
kidnapped?
person managed to get
Maybe
pictures of the
because-
inside, and it seemed pretty ordinary. After doing even more digging on the place, Redditors dug up the owner's name, and it's rumored that the building owner purchased the daycare for his mother to give her something to do with her time. Allegedly, she's been running the daycare for years, even though they have multiple violations on their state record. This is, of course,
What kind of
speculation
violations?
and determinations from Reddit, so take
Probably
these with a
like-
grain of salt. All in all,
Looking at
the
the
general consensus is that this is
Pause it,
indeed a
pause
normal
it,
daycare.
and we should definitely pause it whenever we talk.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Looking at the way that the whole building looks and on the inside, probably got a few things for not being very well kept.
Yeah.
Well, that and the windows are sketch. I'm not about those windows.
I
Yeah,
like
something
those.
about those windows don't give me the right feel, bruv.
I think they're quirky and weird.
Yes,
That's
and
what-
also, why do they all have cover? Well, actually, that kind of makes sense. You don't want
Why are
just
some
random people
big
to
and why are
do it.
some small?
Because
It's
quirky,
meant-
also children.
Yeah,
Well,
a child might be
yeah.
driving by and see that building and go,
Funny window.
An eye-catching building. That's probably why it's built like that.
Yeah.
and then you got the door that looks like it's fucking. You're entering a
looks-
1950s Soviet bunker.
Yeah, it looks like running right out of Barney.
A strange,
The color.
eerie, and creepy one, but a daycare nonetheless. We just dove into 5 disturbing things from around the internet. I hope you guys enjoyed the concept of this, and if you have anything that you'd like me to look into, no matter what it is, for a future installment, please do let me know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Alright, I'm just gonna pause it there. For anyone that is interested in watching these videos yourself, it's Nexpo on YouTube. These are fairly old, but yes, Nexpo on YouTube. So,
Speaking of, did you guys enjoy that?
yes,
Yeah.
I did. Kason, what'd you think?
How about we
I thought it was pretty cool.
How about we
Very,
go?
very
Sorry.
chilling, I will say. Very chilling and very disturbing.
How about we go watch Volume 2?
All right, it's right here.
I think we have time. Oh yeah, we have time.
Yeah, it's not even. We haven't even hit the 30-minute mark.
How long is this one? Not a-
13 minutes,
not a
28
lot.
seconds.
Yeah.
Around the same time.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you recall, this is my one-stop shop for bite-sized creepy finds that I've recently stumbled upon. Just last month, we covered a wide array of disturbing things, ranging from Facebook posts to Reddit conspiracies. Today will be no different. It's time to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from the internet.
Jamie Marsters? Just from the background, I don't like that. Just from the background, I don't like
Back
that.
in 2010,
Oh, the background.
there existed
Oh,
a
I got
Buffy the
background.
Vampire Slayer fan forum called the Bloody Board. It seemed to have been thriving for quite a few years, with posts dating way back to 2004. Jamie Marsters, a play on the name James Marsters, an actor on the show, ran this forum that contained over 40,000 posts.
Jeez.
Everything seems fine here, right? Well, the scope of things takes a pretty big 180 when you realize that the forum had only one active member,
God
Jamie Marsters
damn!
herself.
Oh.
Jesus.
Each of these conversations were simply her talking to herself, and the topics ranged anywhere from fan meetups to the show's schedule. The peculiar thing about this is the math that comes with it. To keep up with the number of topics that were found on the forum, Jamie would have had to have posted once every 84 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 6 years
Jesus.
alone.
There's
No
no way,
matter her
that's not-
motive,
Yeah,
it's just a
yeah.
little strange. Theories have been thrown up that Jamie is a crazy superfan, and others believe that this entire thing was run by a bot. This actually leads to my next point. Unfortunately, in October of 2010, an article called The 7 Most Unintentionally Creepy Places on the Internet was posted by the website Cracked, and as you might have guessed, this board was on that list. What ensued afterwards was an endless barrage of people storming the board, posting vulgarities, pornography, and other
Oh,
unrelated,
fun.
Come on.
undesirable content.
Oh.
It's estimated that a total of 36,753 people flooded the place in the short span of 24 hours. After
Wow.
logging in and being surprised with the endless barrage of posts, Jamie ended up shutting down the board, casting it into internet oblivion. It turns out that
Come
Jamie had
on.
used this forum as a sort of news hub for the show, so she could keep up with articles about meetups and conventions. The thing is, how big of a fan do you really have to be to make 40,000 posts to yourself?
I mean, wasn't Buffy the Vampire Slayer like a really big show?
True, it was.
God damn! Like, why do people gotta do? Hold on,
In July
pause.
of last year, a Facebook post
Sorry.
Why people gotta do that shit?
Yeah, I know. It's like, why you gotta go and ruin a perfectly good thing?
Yes, this person's fun.
It's just like people putting like, it's like people putting like freaking gang signs and stuff on beautiful, beautiful pieces of art and statues. It doesn't make
Yeah,
any
it's-
sense.
it's-
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Humanity sucks as a whole. We all know this. This just proves it furthermore.
There was actually a really good article. I forget who it was by, but it basically entitled that the universe is going to fall into a state of mediocrity. Because we can't have things good enough that bad people ruin them, but we can't have things bad enough that good people ruin them. And effectively it points out that no matter what, everything has to be mediocre.
Nothing can ever be like money. Well, all that will probably eventually be mediocre.
Mm-hmm. Just disappointing.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Post was made by a user named Kiana, who claimed to have had weird things
Keanu
happen to her
Reeves.
for a while. She claims that about 3 years ago, I took this photo and realized that there was a face in the background. People said that it was my
Oh,
younger
God.
sibling or someone else
Oh,
at home. and it
hell
wasn't.
no.
Even if it was, I was
No.
using front-facing flash, and
No.
dark-skinned people like me and my brother don't show
No.
up in the dark when using front-facing flash. Anyway, people thought it was a lie, and it never was. Little things happen here and there, like my lights shutting off when I knew I had them on, or things moving right in front of my eyes.
Hate that.
I try to ignore them, but tonight, I just so happened to be recording what I thought was a cute video of me petting my cat, and then you see my cat jump. The photo
Oh,
in
no.
question is this.
Oh
If you're
no,
unable
no,
to see what she's
that's
talking
that's
about in the
someone.
circle, I've
That
done
that
some
is a
enhancing
person
for
right
you.
there.
Oh, Lord.
Why you have to
Satan,
fight
Satan.
me?
For the video.
Satan, no! I hate that.
Satan, no touching little
It
girls
looks
again.
like pause it. It looks like Joker, just like you want to know how I got these scars?
It does,
You want to
kind
know
of.
how I got into your house?
Oh god, no, shut up. Oh, did anyone see that? Did anyone see that?
Hold on, rewind.
So, cat jumps. They look. All of a sudden, something just.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
hell no.
Oh, that freaks me out a little bit.
Oh, that thing
Oh.
fucking flew.
That flew.
Did
Nope, nope, I'm out. That's when I open that door and run out of the house.
that's the
It
right
looks
decision,
it
Kurt.
looks
You survived
nighttime
the
out.
horror
I wouldn't
movie.
want to
Whatever
go
you make
out.
of this,
I wouldn't wanna
And
go
it's up
out.
to you.
It's better than being inside the house if there's demons.
They could follow you outside.
Oh, it's not an aircraft,
No.
but like,
No.
In
It's not good.
1978, an Australian pilot named Fred Valentine
Already
was
this looks
flying over
bad.
the Bass Strait in Australia and ended up
He's
disappearing
Australian,
under
so
mysterious
whatever it
circumstances.
is.
What?
To give some quick
Hold on,
background,
hold on.
Fred held a Class 4 instrument rating with over 150 hours of flight time. He was also known as a pretty big UFO enthusiast. He embarked on a nighttime training flight over a 125-mile span of the Bass Strait on October 21st, 1978. Midway through his flight, he contacted air traffic control about an aircraft that was accompanying him. He claimed that the craft was flying at about 1,000 feet above him and seemed to be taunting him. The disturbing part is, his last words from the transmission were, "It's not an aircraft." A recreation of the flight
No.
transcript has been made,
No.
and is as follows.
Hold on, listen.
This is Delta Sierra Juliet. Is there any known traffic below 5,000 feet? No known traffic. Seems to be a large aircraft below 5,000 feet. What type of aircraft is it? I cannot confirm. It's four bright, seems to be like landing lights. Can you describe the aircraft? As it's flying past, it's a long shape. Cannot identify it. It has such speed. It's before me right now, Melbourne. How large would the object be? Seems like it's stationary. What it's doing right now is orbiting. The thing is just orbiting on top of me. It's also got a green light and a sort of metallic, like, it's shiny on the outside. It's just vanished. That strange aircraft's hovering on top of me again. It's hovering and it's not an aircraft.
No, bro.
It's hovering and it's not an
Many
aircraft.
theories have been made regarding what he was actually
Nope.
seeing.
We got some drunk.
These theories
drunk
range from an
aliens.
actual UFO sighting to the possibility of Fred becoming disoriented and flying upside down. The latter seems very possible, given the fact that this occurred at nighttime. He could have very well been looking up at his own lights as they were reflected in the ocean. The one thing that unnerves me about this, though, is the fact that he made claims about it flying in front and behind him, and also that the lights he saw were green, when his craft had no green lights at all. The entire incident is intriguing as all hell, and a solid explanation is yet to be given.
I don't like that at all.
I mean-
Nazi.
Okay, pause it,
Oh.
pause it. I want to theorize. So, he could have been suffering from oxygen deprivation?
Maybe.
That's right.
At
Maybe.
that altitude, yeah.
Maybe, but those kinds of aircraft come equipped with oxygen.
Yeah, but there could have been a malfunction.
Yeah, that could have happened.
Maybe. Also, another
maybe-
thing, why would his craft have vanished?
Probably
Well, that's a
fell
strange
into
part
the
right
ocean.
Yes, but they would have found it.
There's been aircraft that have fallen into the ocean and not been found.
I mean,
True.
we haven't explored the ocean completely yet.
Afterlife, I don't like this one.
In 2014, model and fashion designer Lauren Scott was found dead in her New York apartment. She died by
No.
hanging herself with an improvised satin noose. While this death is tragic, the incidents that followed were nothing short of chilling. Lauren was known for scheduling Facebook posts and tweets for her audience. After her confirmed death, her accounts were still sending out updates, and her PR team did little to stop it before any sort of backlash. The strangest part about this story lies with her scheduled Facebook post. Hours after her body was discovered, this image was published to her page showing dresses hanging from a tree.
Fuck.
Oh,
It
no.
shocked many people and also
No.
led them to believe that this was another celebrity death hoax. However, it wasn't. This was very real, and strangely, the image that she had scheduled to upload was, given the circumstances, nothing short of unnerving.
Unnerving? That's it? That's all you're gonna get? Alright.
Oh, so it wasn't like her sending it from the afterlife. She had a scheduled upload before she died.
Maybe.
There exists a channel that goes by Human Being 15 that has only one upload to date.
Oh,
In this
okay.
9-minute video, you're met with what initially seems like a random, ordinary person rummaging through some old notebooks in storage. Things begin to take a strange turn when you realize what this channel is trying to convey. Let's see if you can spot what's off about this before we go any further.
There's just gonna be a fucking body in the
Oh
background.
my god!
A lot of notebooks.
That's a lot of notebooks.
That's a lot of notebooks.
Why do you need that many fucking
Don't like that.
Oh my god!
It's like an entire school's worth of notebooks.
More than that.
Way more.
This is thousands, probably tens of thousands of notebooks. Each of those is
Thousands?
probably about maybe 20 pack? Maybe more?
70 pages, maybe?
That's hundreds of pounds of paper.
As we just
And
saw, at
thousands
about
of
2 minutes into
papers.
the video, the camera panned across a poster that says, "Mr. Diddy, all this hard work I have done for you." The same thing actually happens at 3 minutes and 21 seconds. We then are shown hundreds upon hundreds of other notebooks that this person's got stockpiled in one of his rooms.
Oh, the
and at about
binders!
6 minutes and 20 seconds in, we're finally shown what's in one of the books. It's the
Oh
phrases,
god.
"Please Mr. P. Diddy, please respond," and
Oh
"Brother
my
Diddy, please accept." Over and over and over.
fuck!
Human
How
Being
did this even
15 then goes
happen?
forth to show us more of his stockpiled notebooks before the video ends. Allegedly, this video is a re-upload from their previous channel, namely titled Human Being 151. The creator would go by the name Insomniac and had over 1,000 videos showing this sort of behavior. His video titles ranged from things such as "Diddy Dear Diddy Please Read This" to "Diddy TV Official." There were even some that had song lyrics in the title, presumably to somehow gain his attention. According to the site Cracked, which we mentioned earlier, whom, at the time, had access to his endless library of videos, the content on Human Being 151's channel started with insanity from the very first video, and went downhill from there. While the original channel has long been deleted, at least we have this re-upload which tells us all that we really need to know about the kind of guy Human Being was. Obviously, this guy has an indivisible obsession with the hip-hop artist P. Diddy. Why him out of all people? I really couldn't tell you, but this guy clearly wanted to be noticed and went to extreme lengths to get his attention in the most disturbing manner possible.
Put them grippers away, boy.
Oh my god.
And there you have it. We just dove into 5 more
Oh,
disturbing things from
yeah.
around the internet. Now before you go, I want to
Bye.
present a
Ah,
challenge
crap.
to
I'm
you
gonna be
guys.
looking over my shoulder for
If you
Mr.
have
P.
any
Diddy.
disturbing things that you know of for part 3 of this series,
Damn!
please submit
P. Diddy
them
gonna
to my
shoot you.
subreddit or tweet at me with the hashtag DTFAI. I'll fish.
Jesus. Okay, that one was good.
You want to do number 3?
Hold on, Kason, what'd you think about that last one? Oh, sorry.
That was a lot of notebooks.
Yeah.
and
If those were
everything
all
was-
full of that, that would have taken gallons of ink.
That's a
And
lot
more.
of money
Oh,
right
way
there.
more than
Like
gallon.
They are spending money for this too, like lots
Yeah.
of money.
Jesus. Feel bad for
That's
this guy.
insanity. That's just pure insanity.
Christ.
Jesus.
That
The
shouldn't
fuck is
get
wrong
that
with people?
much. Yeah, I agree with
Mr.
Storm right there.
Alright, we need to get this one started. We're not gonna finish it, but 27 minutes.
Oh, yeah, this is another half hour.
Yeah.
Jump scare time.
Back rooms.
Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you're new to the series, this is my one-stop shop for disturbing finds that I've come across online. This is part 3, so if you haven't yet, definitely go check out volume 1 and 2 on my channel. Trust me, you won't be let down. Anyway, I hope you guys are strapped in, because today's installment will absolutely be the darkest and most sinister entry to date.
Oh, fun.
It's time, once more, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from the internet.
Uh-oh.
No,
That's not good.
I already hate.
8-0.
I already hate this one more.
For the past few years, there's been
Yeah.
a severe ongoing water crisis in the city of Cape Town, South Africa. In short, the city is slated to be the first major region in the world to run completely out of drinking water. Ever.
Jesus.
Back in 2015, a
Jesus
drought
Christ.
began resulting in severe water shortage, and since then, the
Jesus.
city has slowly been going through cycles of water recovery and rapid declination with an obvious downward trend.
Damn.
Unfortunately, going by these statistics, a life-threatening problem will inevitably be upon them. Cape Town and its residents are currently bracing for what they're calling a Day Zero, which is essentially when the water reserves in the region become so low that the municipal water supply would become so heavily regulated that citizens would only be allowed a maximum of just 7 gallons of water to live off of per day. The dreaded date, which was designated in October of last year, has been shifted back and forth. It was originally supposed to be April 21st. That was recently changed to April 12th, then 16th, then May 11th. Luckily, they bought themselves some time due to severe water limitations that have been put in place in the region. Currently, citizens are only allowed 13 gallons of water per day maximum, and various measures, such as water reduction for crops and the patching of massive leaking pipes, have been put in place in an effort to conserve every last drop. The reasons behind this have been debated back and forth, ranging from bad governing to climate change to wasteful use by citizens. Unfortunately, little can be done about this massive crisis, and residents have already been rushing to supermarkets to stock up on all the water that they can. It's heartbreaking and completely crazy to watch this happen in the news, and to think about how this would be handled if it were to happen to you or me. The majority of these people can't just afford to up and move out of the area, and I'm sure that most of us, myself included, wouldn't be able to either.
Jesus. Ah, crap. Another language I don't understand. Already I'm scared.
Kirk?
Freaking backward.
Phenomenon.
Yes.
By its
Yeah.
English translation, Space Phenomenon is a video
Hold
that
on. Yes, Storm?
Never mind, let it play.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you shouldn't be scared of languages you don't understand.
was recommended to me by a user on Twitter. They claim that they found it in the related videos section while watching a video about a French book that they read. After I saw their suggestion, I took a look, because why not?
Oh, I'm already not
what
liking
I
this.
saw was pretty
Oh
surprising.
no,
and
no, fam.
pretty...
It's a
Look
DOS
at the
mob.
name.
Look at this.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh
no men, no men. Please say no men. Please say no men.
Phenomenon.
No,
Oh,
man.
it's just spelling 2?
Oh,
2401.
It's a date.
Nope.
No man. No men.
Oh.
Fa no men.
Oh no.
Getting
it's
chills,
real.
skirt. Getting chills.
But there's no one there.
I hate what
Where's the noise coming from? There's no one there. Where's the water?
look, there's one close.
Well, maybe the pipes. I don't know.
The noise is coming from the sinks. Oh
Yeah, the
god.
noise is coming from the sinks. Oh, you hear that?
Oh.
What is that?
Out of the room. Out of the room right now.
That's when we
Like the
call a
established,
priest.
Phenomenon ROM translates
That's
to
when we
space
fucking
phenomenon,
leave.
and this video seems to be a strange art project about the term. We begin to notice a recurring pattern. Those two words, the date January 1st, 2009, and a few phrases that read 17 UHR, Landworcester, 55, Darmstadt. Now I know I probably butchered those and I apologize. Anyway, it seems that it's trying to tell us Space Phenomenon, January 1st, 2009, 5 p.m. in Landworcester and Darmstadt, Germany. Unfortunately, doing any digging on that date in history brought up little to nothing regarding any events involving space exploration or anything of the sort in these German cities. Honestly, the way that they present this video is just strange to me, and really leaves me wondering what the meaning truly is behind all the bizarre imagery and terms that they're throwing at us. The entire channel as a whole is just plain weird. The name is this. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm just going to butcher it. And they seem to post strange and obscure art style videos that seem to make little to no sense at all. Also, they're in German, so it adds another level of obscurity given that you don't speak the language. All
Damn
in
it, my
all,
worst
the
fear.
channel,
Language
while
I can't
old,
understand.
definitely deserves a look.
German.
Their content, much like Space Phenomenon, is filled with secrets that just might have a little more to them than we think.
Well,
Okay,
that was
so it's just a
terrifying.
weird fucking art channel. Okay.
Bro, why your homies calling you at night?
Got the boys calling me at
You know,
night.
This third
sometimes the
entry
boys
involves
just
yet
need a booty
another
call.
creepy
Come on,
Twitter
man.
saga that's been unfolding recently. The Sun Vanished is a very strange Twitter
Oh,
account that
you
went
all
live
just
last
watch
week.
watch it to its
No.
completion.
The story surrounds a person who's stuck
I know
in
what
their
this
house while they
is.
document
I
their
love
life
the
as
Sun
the sun is
Vanished. It's so fucking good.
Storm, you watched it too, or I mean, I guess you read it, right?
I watched it, read it. I watched the short film that came out for it. Don't
There's a
watch
short-
it. It wasn't that great.
Okay. Where is
I have
the
no idea what
sun?
the sun. Where's the sun?
You'll find out.
Oh, don't
With no
deny.
signs of
Don't
coming
like.
back.
Our meme, where
The
is
account
Gert
tweets
taking a
daily,
new
and
turn?
Each one seems to add a notable plot
Shut
point
up.
to the story.
Just because I'm late all the time doesn't
Exception.
mean I vanished.
The Twitter profile has garnered significant attention, and I'd just like to walk you through some of the notable points in this story, since it definitely is intriguing and completely disturbing.
Just
The
a baseball bat?
story opens as such. Help. It's late in the morning, and it's still dark outside. Where is the sun?
Okay.
Don't know.
Is taking hold on the nation in response to the sudden disappearance of the sun, with violent riots taking place in just about every major city. We are receiving an influx of reports of ransacking and looting from New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Washington, D.C., with hundreds more isolated incidents coming in hourly. The president made a public statement this morning urging people to remain calm and stay in their homes. Meanwhile, experts are claiming this phenomenon to be an event.
No.
Do not go toward that sound, please.
Oh, trust me, he goes towards it.
The power keeps going out, and I keep hearing noises outside. Sometimes far away, sometimes close.
No. What was
I
that?
can't sleep. I think the noises outside are
Trying to
gunshots.
scare us again?
Rex
Yeah,
will kill you.
Rex.
I went outside.
Damn.
I saw something out there I can't
No!
explain, but
I don't
will
want
show
you to. I don't want you to show me. Of course, there's a video.
I don't want to see this.
Goddamn stupid ass white boy.
He died first in the movie.
See, hold on. When there's a black guy in a movie, that's the man that always dies first. But when it's
Stop, no. Girk, no.
but when it's
Eric,
when
we
there's
all know the
only a white
stereotype. You don't have to say it.
but when there's only a white man, he's always the one that dies first.
Something's in the trees.
No. No.
Where is it?
Why'd you even go outside?
Where is it, Girk?
Why you turn out the flashlight, motherfucker? You're gonna
What?
run. Boy, that's when you run. Run.
That's when you run.
Something
Didn't
just
even-
flew over my house.
Something.
Oh no.
No,
No.
something.
No.
It's not an aircraft.
Shh. Shh.
Not an aircraft.
What in the goddamn?
I just compared the sound of this video to the sound of the helicopter footage I posted a few days ago. Whatever this was, it was definitely not a helicopter.
No shit, Sherlock.
Thank God. One of my friends is still alive.
Oh.
He just texted me.
Oh.
Thank. That's not your friend. That's not your friend.
He uses proper grammar, so it's scary.
That's our guy. That's the main character. Who's using
Danian?
proper
Now we
grammar.
have another
No,
problem.
Danian wasn't using proper grammar. He wasn't using like periods
This
and
guy's
shit.
been standing completely still with his back towards me.
No.
I have no idea how long he's been standing there.
No. That is
Don't
a
go outside.
demon man. That is a demon man. You shoot that man.
Yeah, I was about to say, get your good old,
I'm pretty sure this
firearm.
takes place in
Standing outside, it's gone now.
California, so I'm pretty sure his flintlock wouldn't do much.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up, Storm.
Oh.
Don't answer the fucking door. Do not answer door. Do not.
Door stuck.
You answer that.
Door stuck.
Door stuck.
You answer
sorry,
the fucking
man.
door. You deserve whatever on the other side of it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Storm.
That is it. That applies in all scenarios.
Someone's screaming outside.
Good. Let them. No, don't record it. I don't want to hear it.
Wait, shh.
Oh.
Someone's gonna get the
The
gonna
K
get the
word.
scare of their life.
Someone about to get clapped.
Gotta get crunched.
Kick that bar.
Shit.
Do not open.
I can see a faint light outside my bedroom window.
No!
Going downstairs to check.
No!
Oh!
Do it!
Oh!
Don't know.
Oh,
You
that's
did it.
flash. Wait, don't go to flashing lights. The guy said don't do it. Don't go to them.
All right. Well, it's okay right now.
It's getting louder. It was getting louder.
Well, I can't see it anymore. Oh, now I can.
It's getting closer.
No, it's red.
No.
Nope!
I'm hearing noises outside
No.
again.
No! No! No!
Yeah. No. How about no? Why not? No, please.
Rex, shut up.
Oh.
That's banging on your fucking house
I
wall.
swear to God, it sounds like someone's banging on my door, but there's no way in hell I'm going downstairs to check.
No! Sherlock!
It got in. I don't know how it got in, but I'm hiding.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
We're far enough in we could say
You
shit.
what you do? You get gun. You get gun and shoot a man.
Then again, his flintlock isn't gonna do shit.
The light is inside his house.
Oh, fuck.
He has Sprite.
Hate
Don't
that.
worry. Don't worry. He's okay. He has Sprite.
Yeah, he does. The thing is distracted by his Sprite.
I'm sorry if I'm gone for a while. I have to stay hidden and keep my phone off. It produces light. I am so sorry.
Don't say that.
As of writing, this is where the Twitter account stops. I'm sure at the point of publishing this video, there's been quite a lot more that's played out on the account, and I implore you to check it out. If you do go though, just make sure you have the lights on, since we know that the creator of this account most definitely doesn't.
Okay,
Don't-
pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Little bit of backstory on The Sun Vanished. It was never finished. The guy, midway through, broke his leg and could not film it anymore.
Oh, that sucks. Hold on.
And
Look
then
it
it
up.
just all kind of fell apart.
Look up the sun vanished.
It's a post-by-post horror story. One day, well, suddenly, vanishes. Sun vanished. Oh, you actually can go to the Twitter page. I implore anyone that wishes to go to the Twitter page. I'm not going to show it because I show ads, and I don't want to post that.
Ads.
Don't sponsor. Don't give anybody free sponsorship.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Anyways, go. We don't have
Oh, yeah,
much
sorry.
time left. Full screen.
Oh.
Come on, Kirk. Get
Sorry.
your head in the game.
Go ahead in the game. Don't get anxiety.
Anxiety War
Oh,
is a
Lizzo's
channel
on
that I've been
that.
following for quite a few years now, and I want to talk about his old content. The channel is run by a guy named Zach, and while he hasn't done anything disturbing himself, he's had quite a heavy hand in exposing child predators, vigilante style, through his YouTube
Hold
channel.
on. Pause it. Applause.
Huh?
Applause. Like, good
Oh,
good job,
yeah.
attaboy.
Everyone, clap.
Yes.
Good job. Exposing child predators. Something we
Oh,
are not
anyways,
skilled enough to do.
good.
Unfortunately, if you head over to Zach's channel today, you'll come to realize that his content has most definitely changed and his direction has taken a complete 180 from his old days of busting child predators online.
Okay,
While
hold
this
on.
is
We
so,
might have to
there is
unapplause.
one video that he's left up, and it's exactly how all of his old content was when I first found him. If you're curious as to why this channel has gone through a sudden change, the reason is simple. While Zach was successful in putting 7 men in jail through Anxiety War, he was actually sued by 2 of them. This basically threw him into the spotlight for quite a while as he faced these legal battles alongside police scrutiny for taking the subject matter into his own hands.
Excuse me?
YouTube also
What?
cracked down on him, essentially, temporarily, forcing his videos off of the platform and onto his own site, anxietywar.com. Ironically, that URL now redirects you to his YouTube channel with his new content. Anyway, back to the topic of the original Anxiety War. Zach's format was simple. Disguise yourself as an underage girl or boy, go to online sites where predators are rumored to lurk, lure one to you by sweet-talking with them, and after days, or even weeks, agree to meet up with them. What the predators don't know, though, is that the entire thing is being filmed for a YouTube video, and that they're not actually meeting up with an underage kid at all. They're meeting up with Zach, who set out to expose them to the world and put them behind bars. Here's a portion of one of his confrontations with what he calls one of the most bizarre predators he's ever encountered.
I could write a book about all the lies and misconceptions that you hear in the media and in the comment section, or I can encapsulate that all just by sharing one experience I had recently. And that was, someone said that I had become overweight. I've never really been too much in depth with this guy, but I think my experiences with him, what he has done, should be highlighted, unlike some of the other people that I've confronted, because this guy was the most bizarre predator I've seen, and it was really crazy. I think everyone should see what all this guy has done, and I wanted to emphasize a point that I made in my previous video: how dangerous it is to confront him and how stupid it is. Given that there have been real victims.
Maybe we should stop here, boys.
Why?
Not only are we at a minute, but graphic content, do we really want to be showing that?
I mean, we're far enough in, and this already exists on YouTube.
Alright. Alright. Oh god, I really don't have to edit this, but alright. For science, I guess.
He said,
67 days.
I won't get in trouble.
Well, Next still makes money off of his
Next
stuff,
photo.
so
Okay.
it's gotta be.
He unveiled what he was hiding and said, "Oops." I think that was a fairly good intro for him. He sent another photo. I'm thinking there's nothing wrong with showing you a picture of my balcony. And there he stood.
Fuck.
He's gonna turn right, probably. If he turns right, that's our guy. Oh, dude, he's gonna turn right. It's him. It's him.
What he was doing was he bypassed Taco Bell and he went around the back, and he was combing the area behind Taco Bell. He was going through all these little side streets and stuff. I know the area very well. So I knew what he was doing, and at one point we went right by each other, and then I saw his face, and of course I'm just some 20-year-old in a car, but we bypassed each other. I thought, that's the dude, and I was just so excited. I knew I would see him at Taco Bell. Eventually, I knew eventually he would settle. I knew he had a lot to lose. I feared me saying, hey, dude, what you did is sick and wrong, and I know you did this, and I know you did that, etc., etc. I feared talking about that because I didn't want him to react a certain way. So I left it at that. I just said, hey, how you doing? I'll show you the video.
You didn't want to react with the spicy, spicy,
How's it
you
going?
know.
Where are you going?
You didn't want him to pull out the
Alright,
gat.
stay here.
Yeah.
It's crap.
Wait, I gotta talk to you. He's leaving. What a loser. He's after the little girl.
I'll link his entire video down
Fucking
below, and it's an
sickos.
incredibly interesting watch to see how this sick individual sent videos and photos to what he thought was an underage girl. Also, if you search the term Anxiety War on YouTube, you can find re-uploads of all of his old content scattered around other channels. Definitely give those a look as well. Anyway, why am I talking about this guy? Well,
is
it
this
seems
the
that after
child
Zach's
predator
unfortunate fallout with YouTube
catcher
and the police,
that
he
became
seemed to
a
spawn a
child?
movement across the platform known as the Creep Catchers. These people could be any ordinary person with a camera and a desire to expose creeps much like Zach did, and if you search the term on YouTube, you'll find Creep Catchers videos from all over the world. These guys have taken direct inspiration from Zack and turned it into something that's, while risky and illegal, a very noble cause. This should be setting off a red flag for many of you. Yes, there are creeps all around you, and yes, they could very easily be any everyday person that you might encounter. These predators all have lives and families, and it's evident on their Facebook pages that are usually shown after they're caught. What these guys are doing under all the ordinary Facebook lives and rushes of work and family is truly something dark and disturbing, and it's unbelievably striking how widespread this issue is. These types of people also always have the cookie-cutter excuse that they weren't actually going to pursue the child. Instead, they were going to teach them a lesson and educate them, blah blah blah. Creep catchers and Anxiety War were on the right track, doing the work that the police wouldn't. While frowned upon in the US, hopefully someday we can create a system where willing civilians and law enforcement are able to work together to catch these creeps that lurk on the same internet that you might hand over to your children every single day.
That's not disturbing.
Alright, we're going to end it there. We're already at 1:06. Perhaps we can finish this off in episode 3, which, if everything goes well, should be coming out tomorrow.
Nope. I cannot make it tomorrow.
Alright, then day after tomorrow. Alright, we'll do day after tomorrow. But
Sounds fine.
everyone, thank you for watching or listening in to this episode of the Late Night Podcast. We hope you have thoroughly enjoyed what we've done here, and we hope that,
Yeah, but you come back for more.
That was a mistake. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, we hope that you come back for more. I'd like to just once again give a thanks to everyone here. Thank you, Kason, for joining us as our special guest in this episode.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
He
Rex
might be
and-
returning.
Yes, he might be returning if we decide he is worthy enough.
Which he's already at a loss with me, honestly. No, I'm joking with you, Kazen.
Well, we're joking, of course. He may come back in a future episode. Of course,
Probably the next one of these.
I would also like to thank my two co-hosts, Rex and Storm. Rex, are you alright?
I don't know. My thumb's
It's Rex.
so hurt.
It's Rex being Rex.
Well,
Yes, that's just. Anyways. But,
yes, thank you everyone
Goodbye.
for joining. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.